Welcome in, everyone. How's it going tonight? Rouge, welcome in. Deathmark, welcome in. Tez, welcome in. And welcome in, Raiders. Miracle Piano. It's the Miracle Piano teaching system, Tez. We're toward the end, but still gonna take a while. This is the last section. Let's go into the practice room. Bye. Practice some notes real quick. Coach Crage, welcome in. Dog wants to lay down out here, so give me one sec. Hope everyone had a good weekend. All right, so we're still working on getting some consistency with these right-hand notes. What was this part? All right. Lord Malachi, welcome in. Gamers Uplink, welcome in. And welcome in, Raiders. So far, welcome in. Gamers Uplink, what were you up to tonight? What were you playing? Final Fantasy 1 for the NES.
Got to sign in. Character name.
So far, thank you for the follow. How's Final Fantasy going? Is it it's not your first time through, is it? All right, we're doing the right-hand notes. I kind of know them. I'm messing up a little bit here. Sort of your first time through? Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I can't do this with the right metronome timing, though. Like, I'm stuck right here. Okay, practice the notes a little bit. I just can't seem to put that together at the right timing. So the part that I am not sure on is when I come up to here and I go. I think I hold that. And then it's. So when I come up and it's. Because there's two parts where we do a long hold. But I think one's this note and one's this note. Right there. Where's this single note at? Man, this is just rough, man. Song still sounds appealing, Rouge. Yeah, I mean, the notes are mostly correct here at this point. So let's see how far I can go before I make my first mistake. I was pretty much at the end. Rudin Ryu, welcome in. My timing's a little off because there's two parts where I have to hold a note for a full note rather than quarter notes, but one didn't sound right. There we go. Try again. That's the right hand. That's the right hand right there. And at the very end, you hold this, and then it goes. So you hold this, right? And then it's. you hold this note, and then it's. So difficult to have the right cadence on that. That's so hard because you. It's going quick there and hitting the right notes is tough. I just have to get it to where it feels right at that part. That's the thing. It's gonna feel so good when I play that ending right there. That'll be the last note I have to play on this game. Run right here. And then I'd be done. It's gonna be so great, but we're still probably like at least 5 or 6 streams away. Because you hold this, and then this is a double note here, and then it's gotta go kind of quick. Dom, welcome in. Play us a beautiful tune. All right, we're going to try this, Dom, without making any mistakes here. You ready? You ready? Boom. Okay. We're actually going to try and do Carmen. No mistakes, right hand. No note mistakes. Timing or tempo might still be a little off, but working on it. Here we go. Ah. That was actually not too bad. We try again. Yeah. The mistake I made was way toward the end. Messed up. Shouldn't have been there. Should have been this one. That's how far off I was. I played this. Should have been this. Alright, try again. Wrong two. Plabu, welcome in. Plabu, I've been meaning to talk to you. Plabu, I had a giveaway. Giveaway Royale, and you won a copy of Legendary Wings. And I wasn't sure if you wanted to claim it or not. I don't know if you have this one. The label's a little messed up on the top. But Plabu, this is your copy if you want it. Don't remember if I got in contact with you to actually send it out or not if you wanted that one. You don't have it? Well, you do now. We'll get it sent out. We're going to do a giveaway royale. I'm going to do one more playthrough of the right hand here. I will serenade you right here with the sweet, sweet sounds of the piano. I messed up. Oh well. Okay. Let's do a giveaway royale. So if we're doing that, let's switch to here. Where's my wheel? There it is. There's the spin wheel. What are we giving away tonight? Let's see. Charlie Coleslaw, welcome in. Oh, are we on a gold wedge? No, we missed the golden wedge. But it lands on. Oh, classic. Super Mario Duck Hunt 2-in-1 cart. Ooh. I swear I've got a signed copy of that somewhere. If you're gonna have a list of the best NES games under $10, this one might be at the top of the list. Just saying. All right, so let's do the giveaway royale. Good luck, everyone. We're back at the end. Space Astrocat is murdering everyone. Full health. Oh, Deathmark getting a late E-Tank, though. One more E-Tank and Deathmark is right back in this. Oh, no more E-Tanks are falling. Gotta get past this volley of attacks. Get on the other side. Get that E-Tank. Oh, Deathmark, you turned around. Why'd you turn around? I am assuming Space Astrocat might already have this one and does not want another copy of it. But Space Astrocat, if you're here and you want to claim your very own, I'll personalize it for you if you want. Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt 2-in-1 NES cart. I will send it your way.
GG.
I really need to go to the post office, guys. I've been slacking. I did get a new game in, though. Oh. Not new. I got an old game back. You guys want to see? My skate or die. You know what's nice about this one? So, someone who worked on this game went by the name Don Traeger. Look him up. He founded EA Sports afterward. Guy who created EA Sports right here, Don Traeger. Electronic Arts, and then later EA Sports. So, probably get it in a better case, huh? It's in the game. Little film cover that off. Like it's easier to do before I. Plus, it's so satisfying to peel these off. I still have the plastic protector cover on like all my electronics. Because you wait until they're several years old, and then you peel off, and then it becomes like a brand new console or electronic device afterward. All the little dirt and dust that was clinging to it is all gone now. Well, that didn't work, right? There it goes. And let's see. There we go. This way. There we go. It is now protected. We'll go next to my last starfighter. I'll have to get those up on there. Well, I guess Skate or Die, one of my personal favorites. I did like it. I played it a lot growing up, so I am a fan of Skate or Die. All right, being that I switched to this and I see we have the meter, we've got 75 entries on the raffle that's coming up. So I added Ninja Crusaders to the raffle. We also have the custom Ninja Gaiden console. I've decided that some of the prizes on the raffle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do blind bag prizes, where I'll probably have 3 or 4 NES games that I'll select and package them, seal it, and then we'll raffle those off so you don't know what bundle of games you're getting. You know, and I'll make them a decent price point. So we'll give away a few of those, and then some 3D printed stuff. Charlie, thank you for the gift sub to 8 Bits of Joy. We'll add that in. I'll still be doing every 50 entry or tickets. We'll add another NES game. Yeah, no worries. I watched as much as I could. That game, it's just so much of the same thing over and over, you know? There is a way to talk to the people in the towns. I remember that because they would give you hints to the answers on the questions that they asked. But you could just brute force it because you'll get the same question. There's only like 5 questions they ask, and then they just kind of randomly loop for each location. So it's not that bad. But there's, how many stages are there? There's probably 8 doors, 16 different places you have to go to. Yeah, I was gonna guess 16, right? And then you get that awesome boss fight at the end, which what I do is I actually have a post-it right here. This is from, I stuck it to my screen when I was playing with my daughter. That is the password to the final stage. China on Mario is missing. Because my daughter would come out here and want to play, and she wants to play as Luigi because she likes Luigi more than Mario. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. And I was like, there aren't any Luigi games on the NES unless you play as the second player. And I go, well, there is Mario is missing, but she doesn't. She's 4, you know, she can't read. But she can't die in that game, and she can jump on the Koopas and get the items, and then she knows how to go and talk to them, and then she doesn't know what answer is right, but I'll just tell her which one to pick, and she'll bring Yoshi to where she is, and then she'll go in the pipe, and then go all the way to the end and fight the final boss and kill him all by herself and get the key and save Mario. And it's like the highlight of her video game career is saving Mario. But she's kind of moved on now. I have the piano set up out here, so I don't get to bring her out here to play games as much. Also, I move my desk around, and my CRT that she plays on is kind of hooked up, but I got to do a few things to get it back up and running with a console and everything. So she doesn't come out here and play as much. Instead, she's in her room, and we have a Switch in there, and she plays Mario Party on the Switch. My wife just introduced her to Animal Crossing. She also plays Minecraft on it. We're building a train station in Minecraft. So, not too bad. But I still want her to appreciate and play these older games. I also feel like that they help with, I don't want to say early childhood development, but they help with a lot of the cognitive stuff. They'll help with reading, math, keeping score, high scores, and how many points stuff gives you. And then hand-eye coordination is huge on the NES. So I feel like it can help with a lot of that. I had her out here. She's done Mario's Missing. She's done the Mickey games, Letterland and Numberland. She's pretty close to being able to do all that by herself now. She played Double Dragon. She scored like 800 points in Double Dragon when she was 2 years old. She's like killing the first two guys, but she did it. And then we've played a lot of Zelda together. You want her to beat Battletoads, teach her how hard work pays off. Yeah, I mean, Battletoads is tough. I played Zelda with her where I was controlling the D-pad and she was controlling the A and B buttons. And I was pretty much like, oh, swing, hit them, or, you know, put a bomb there or something like that. And I was just trying to dodge all the enemies while she was randomly. It's really hard, though, because she would just start swinging the sword, trying to kill people. But, like, we were on the other side of the screen. And you can't move when you swing the sword, so we're just kind of stun locking ourselves until she would kind of get the idea. But we actually played through Zelda 1 and beat it with her doing the A and B, 2-player, 1-controller style. So that was fun. Because she wants to save Zelda. Yeah, Charlie, my thing is, like, she wants to play video games all the time. And, you know, we limit her to, like, if she is going to play games, like, she didn't get to play any today, but she played an hour yesterday. And, you know, tomorrow we'll probably let her play an hour, maybe a little more after I get home. But, you know, I played a ton of video games when I was little. And the first, I obviously played the NES, but I was almost 3 when my family got the NES. It was for my older brother's birthday, his 5th birthday, and I took to it and played a ton of it. And I felt like it really helped me with a lot of just problem solving skills and stuff. And like putting in the time and effort to get through a game, because the games were so difficult when you're a kid. They're still hard as an adult sometimes, but you know, now I know how to play through a lot of the games, so I can sit down with her and have her play through it. And instead of like getting stuck and having to give up, it's like, okay, well, you get stuck, but I know how to get through that part, so I can kind of help her. And obviously, you still got to get good enough. And it's not about beating the game necessarily with her. Like, we played Mario 1, and it was more about, can I have her beat the first level? You know, and then can we get to the point where she can beat the first castle? So, you know, because you do kill Bowser at the end of the first castle, you know. And then, you know, obviously it gets discouraging when she dies a whole bunch and can't get through and she wants help. You have to balance that, you know, do you help a little bit? Do you not help? Because you don't want to turn her off of it. But we played Fisher Price Firehouse Rescue. She can do all that by herself. Or it will switch off to where, like, I drive to the house with the fire truck and then let her rescue the people. Rather play a video game than watch TV? Yeah, Coconut, that more or less. My dad wasn't quite like that, but it was always like, if I'm doing well in school, he doesn't care if I'm playing a lot of video games. If it's interfering with, you know, me getting my homework done or whatnot. But I also would go play with my friends and stuff, so it wasn't like I only played video games. All right. I'm going to have to do I'll do the note practice, even though I know them. I shouldn't have to look at the screen. But we'll do this, and I'm going to try and get more of a regular rhythm or cadence on this. It sounds pretty good at the end, you know? See, Charlie, you say that, but when I started, I literally, like, I knew A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's all I knew. I had played this. I learned that when I was in, like, middle school. I used to know the second part. I don't know any more of that. That was it. No two-hand play at all. Um, I haven't tried it yet tonight, but I probably. Fire off some block. No, I know some Canon in D though. So the fact that I can actually play with two hands the notes is like it blows my mind that I made that much progress on this. Jumbler is proud of me, guys. I can die a happy man. Welcome in, Jumbler. I know, especially if like, so I remember seeing an interview. What's his name? SNL. Pete Davidson was doing an interview, and he secretly has been taking singing lessons to learn how to sing, and he can't sing, and none of his friends know that he's been doing this, and he's been doing it for months, secretly taking lessons, and then one day he's just gonna bust out and sing something, and it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, out of nowhere, and that's kind of like how I want to be with the piano. Like, oh no, I don't know how to play the piano. I've never taken lessons or anything, and then just kind of bust out a little ditty on the piano. I mean, imagine if you were one of those people that's like good enough to where like you can just sit down and read music and play it like sight reading. So you don't even have to know the song and you can just sit down and play it. I wish. But I'm not going to devote years and years and years of my life to that at this point. Instead, I'll just force my daughter to learn an instrument. Hidden skill is air hockey. Oh, I am terrible at air hockey. I'm terrible at foosball. I'm decent at ping pong. Feel like you haven't seen me all year, Jumbler. I know, it's been a while. I'm doing all right. We are still working on a little miracle piano here. This is the progress that I've made here. We're doing just the right hands because the left hand does a lot of repeating, but it's a weird cadence and rhythm. That's kind of boring. But it does get to the one point where it's good. And I don't remember that part. So we'll go back to that. Because when it does that, I'm doing up here. Jeez, that's going to be so hard to do. This is the last set of lessons, Blabu. This is the last song I have to do. You know what? This isn't as bad as oops. But I think I do that while I'm holding this note. So I hold. And then while I'm holding this note, it's probably doing the no. That's at the end. Because it does. All right, but the right hand I can do on its own. That's the right hand. And it's becoming second nature at this point, guys. I've been trying to learn those notes for 3 weeks now. Are we on our third week? Exactly, Dom. And that's what I feel like I just have to do. Just repeatedly. I feel like for instruments, they're kind of like languages. Whereas if you're young and you learn it, it's so easy to do more with music once you have that kind of baseline with it. Let's take a look at. We haven't looked at it in a while. Let's take a look. I don't think we've looked at it tonight. I haven't looked at it at all. It might have fallen off by now.
Ask me about my winner.
Nope. Right in the middle. Look at it. My wife stole 2 wieners last night from me. I had 3 left in the pack. She stole 2 of them. And cooked them up for the kids for dinner. Yeah, she took 2 of them to give to the kids. My daughter wanted a hot dog. And so she came out into the garage and saw that I had 3 left. She took 2 of them and cooked them up. Those are colossal dogs. Miller colossal dogs. She could have cooked 1, I would think. But my daughter ate her entire hot dog. My son did not want any. He wanted chicken nuggets and was having a meltdown because he had a hot dog instead of chicken nuggets. So he didn't eat it. So then my daughter had to eat most of his. So she almost ate 2 colossal dogs. These are quarter-pound hot dogs. They're big hot dogs. Labu, you always wanted to play the drums? Yeah, so I played Rock Band drums quite a bit. And I had the Guitar Hero or Band Hero, whatever it was, the drum set from that had the 3 pads and the 2 cymbals. She's gonna beat Spade this year. Oh man. If you're eating the dogs without buns, maybe she might be able to. Gotta train her up. Gotta call my pal Joey Chestnut up, bring him over here, see if he can give some pointers. But yeah, so I played the drums. Like I first had Guitar Hero, which that's not really anything like playing guitar. It's just the 5 buttons. I got pretty good at it to where I could beat all the songs on expert level and all that. I think it was Guitar Hero 2 that I started with, and then Guitar Hero 3. But then Rock Band came out, and I cannot sing at all. I'm like tone deaf. I have terrible pitch. Can't do any of the singing on Rock Band. But I could do the guitar, since I had played Guitar Hero. I could do the bass, since that's pretty much the same thing. And I started playing the drums. And then I ended up getting the cymbal attachments for the drums. So you had the 4 pads. And then there were 3 cymbals. So you had, the red, yellow, blue, and green. But then you also had a yellow cymbal, a blue cymbal, green cymbal. And then I got a second foot pedal. So I had 2 foot pedals so I could do double bass type stuff. And there was a special splitter you could get to where you could plug in 2 of the bass pedals and they wouldn't interfere with each other, so you could use them. And was it Rock Band 3 came out with, you had the Expert Plus difficulty, which the notes were different for the cymbals and the pads. So instead of having 4 pads and the bar for the foot, it was the 4 pads, 3 cymbals, and the bar. So you actually had to play a cymbal versus a pad instead of just the corresponding color. And I got pretty good at that. And that was somewhat close to actually playing. Like, I felt like that would translate to playing on an actual drum set, to the point where my wife got me a drum set and I never took any lessons, and I kind of just messed around on it. But like, I couldn't play. I didn't know how to read music. But if you were to like pull up like a YouTube video of a song on Rock Band drums, and it had the little drum notes coming down, I could correlate the notes to my drum set, and I could play full songs that way. Didn't quite sound the same though. That was what I got to on that. I haven't played in a while, but like I got decent at having different pacing with my feet versus my hands. Which so I thought, hey, with the piano, right hand, left hand at different pace, syncopate or whatever it is. My hands don't do that. My feet can, but my hands to feet, yes. Right to left, no. That's why I'm having a lot of trouble with playing with two hands on these. Because like even when I play Carmen, when you get to this point where it's you're doing that with the left hand, but you're doing is that even right? And that's just one in between note. It like hurts my brain sometimes. To just like I really have to focus on what I'm doing to do it the first couple of times, but once you do it, like now, it just kind of feels natural to where I can. And like I can hear when you're doing it right. Obviously, it sounds terrible when you mess up. So I have to figure out. Yeah, so just I can't. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to do the two-hand note practice. So it's like and then I'm ready here and it's what? Oh. Oh. So it took me, what, 10 minutes to play through both hands together like that with like 50 mistakes. So here it's E, E, All right, one more time. Looking at those notes. It sucks that I have to do. All right. Right. So what's right before this part? Yeah, I think I got it now. Got to work on both hands at once now. I don't know how the hands correlate to each other, so I need to pretty much just do this a whole bunch now. Where I'm playing Jeff Bernardi. Welcome in. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. I feel like I actually made some progress. I feel a lot more confident with the right hand notes. Left hand notes, I know the pattern now. It's just a bunch of this. And then you throw in a couple of these. And then a few of those. And then some of those. And then you end with this. And then it's... Right. Oops. I couldn't hear any of that. I didn't have my headphones in. But progress. At this rate, I might be able to finish this by the end of January. First game of 2025 being completed would be Miracle Piano. We know that's the case. It's going to be the first NES game I beat this year. But will it be in January? That we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. We're going to go raid someone. We're going to go raid someone. Who is on? Who's playing games? Raise the sun's on. Ooh, Rush Pirate's on. We haven't been over to Rush Pirate for a while. Rush Pirate playing Legend of Dragoon. Heard good things about that game. Let's head over there. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Charlie, thanks for the gift sub. Thanks for the raids that came in as well. Had a couple of raids. Tez came in with the raid and Gamers Uplink, right? I'm gonna be back on Thursday. I will be playing more piano because eventually I will be a pianist and finish this song and have a celebration of sorts, and we'll spin the wheel. But realistically, I'm gonna say end of the month. That's my hope, and that will put me at 70 plus hours on this game by that point. So, because I think I'm already like 52, 54 hours in at this point. But yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Let me get the raid started. If I don't see you later this week, enjoy the rest of your week. Should be normal streaming Thursday, Friday this week, same as next week. But I feel like the countdown is starting on this game. We can start the countdown here soon. Once I start getting both hands going, then it's just a matter of doing it with the metronome and we can finish. Because once I get both hands, I'm probably just going to go straight to where I'm playing with the orchestra and see if I can get through the end like I did with Canon. Because the speed changes like 3 times before they actually have you play, and I'd rather not play it slower. Just play at normal speed repeatedly until I can do it. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.